For the next few days, we are keeping an eye on the tropics. So the tropics, we're dealing with two disturbances out in the Atlantic basin. One that's currently over just north of South America. The one that we're concerned with is currently as a tropical wave in the Bay of Campeche. Now the National Hurricane Center giving that an 80% chance of development within the next 7 days. This is a fairly high chance of development into a possible tropical depression. So lots of uncertainty with this system, but weather models are in agreement that this wave of tropical energy could very well head towards the Texas coast. That is the GFS, the American and the European model. So we're tracking that little blob of energy that is going to be heading northward, and it's looking like it's going to skirt the Texas coast. So depending on this, where the center of that low pressure system is at, is going to determine who's going to get the rain. So as we progress throughout the next few days, we have this cold front that is keeping all of that tropical moisture south of us. However, once this turns into a stationary boundary, that system is going to combine with that, and we are going to see the center of that low skirt the Texas coast and head closer towards likely maybe Beaumont or Louisiana-Texas state line. But just keep in mind that there is still a lot of uncertainty regarding the system track and the intensity within the coming days. So Wednesday and Thursday are going to be the days that we're really going to have to pay attention to this system. And depending on where that low is, if we are to the east of it or to the west of that low rather, we're going to get less of that rain for us here across the Houston area. But of course, tropics, definitely, we are in the peak of hurricane season. Ocean temperatures are at 87 degrees, and just keep in mind, ocean temps need to be 80 degrees or higher for tropical development. So we are dealing with very warm temperatures out in the Gulf of Mexico, and like I said, we are in the peak of hurricane season. So usually around this time, we could see systems sort of form and quickly strengthen as in the coming days. So as we look at that rainfall potential, we could get to 1 to 2 inches of rain across the Houston area, but areas from the coast, Galveston to Beaumont, likely to get 6 to 8 inches of rainfall. So we're going to keep an eye on that coastal flooding threat. The Storm Prediction Center for Wednesday keeping the Houston area under a slight risk, and along the coastal areas from Bay City, Angleton, Galveston, that's a 2 out of 5. That's for Wednesday and for Thursday. And it's the reason why the KHOU 11 weather team has issued those weather impact alert days for Wednesday and Thursday, because we are expecting this system, the center of that low, to move inland around Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. So right now, September 10th, peak of hurricane season. We are approaching that date. We also have to remember our history. We've seen pretty strong storms. Rita, Katrina happened between mid-September and late September. So looking at the Atlantic basin names, if we do get a tropical depression out of this, the next name on the list is going to be Francine. So we still have a few names to go through, but like I said, for today, we had a high of 91 degrees. It's still rather warm, but the dry conditions in place made it feel all the more better. We are seeing that front still sort of draped offshore. Seeing a little bit of showers there across just offshore Galveston. And just keep in mind that we are expecting those calm conditions. Dew points still very strong. We have those dry conditions still in place for our western areas, still rather low for us here across the Houston area. So dry conditions in combination to overnight temps, that radiational cooling likely to give us those morning temperatures tomorrow in the 60s. So we are going to see those temperatures feel all the more comfortable for tomorrow. So we at least have another 24 hours of comfortable weather for us here across southeast Texas. So enjoy it while we have it, because it's only going to be brief, because we're going to see that humidity and atmospheric moisture levels return heading into Monday. So as you plan your Sunday, if you're heading off to church, low 70s, very comfortable conditions, a great day for brunch. But for our 7-day forecast, high temps in the 80s. We will see that rain chance start creeping in on Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday. Can't stress that enough, is when we're going to really have to keep an eye on what's going on in the Gulf of Mexico, because that's when we're going to see that rain chance uptick a bit for Wednesday and Thursday. And that's why we have those weather impact alert days, because we could get some scattered downpours as well as that coastal flooding threat. The good news, this system out of the picture by Friday and Saturday, highs in the upper 80s, rain chances remaining rather isolated in nature. So lot to track as we head into the next 7 days. Marcelino.